Hey guys, Carla here with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look and showing you how to install the SeaSucker 48-inch monkey bars on our 2020 Range Rover Velar. These bars are going to be aluminum and they are black powder coated. Now we do have them in silver as well. The powder coat and them being aluminum in general, they're just going to be that corrosion resistant, and you don't have to worry about getting a nick maybe in the paint. It's still going to show no rust or anything like that. So that's a big plus. Now these are round bars. They are not as quiet or as aerodynamic as our aero bars, but you can always put a fairing if it's something that really bothers you, or if it's too noisy for you, you can use a fairing to kind of cut down on that noise and wind resistance. The big feature on these is going to be our vacuum cups. Now that's not to be confused with suction cups. You may be thinking, well, these are just suction cups. They're not. There's a mechanism right here that is going to suck all the air out of the system, out of the cup, to allow it to create a really vacuum seal. As you can see right here, these are going to be very sturdy. All right, so when we are ready to remove our bars or our roof rack, all you have to do is press or pull up on this tab. As you can see, that released the vacuum, and now we're free to remove it. Go ahead and show you one last time, applying the pressure here until that orange is gone. Now we're back to being mounted completely on our roof here. The only difference between the front and rear bars is really going to be the double vacuum cups on the front versus a single one on the back. I'll go ahead and show you how we got it installed. All right, so here on the table we've got our components that we're going to pre-assemble so we can get them on. Now we've already gone ahead and installed the front bar. It's essentially the same process, except the front bar has 2 suction cups per side. So to install this, we'll go ahead and remove our cap on the end of the bar so we can expose the threads. Just ease it out. You can see the threads right there. And then we will go ahead and thread them onto this side. Just like that. Make sure they go all the way in. And now we've got basically our complete bar. All right, just get it hand tight. So now that we've got that assembled, we can now come to our vacuum cups, and we'll just go ahead and put our bar through both sides. It's pretty easy to get this installed. So basically, now we move on to testing it up top to make sure that we find suitable positions. Before we do that, you want to remove these covers. Now when you are not using these, you definitely want to make sure you cover them back up just to make sure that they don't get scratched or nicked or anything like that, and you can protect them so they can last you a very long time. All right, let's go ahead and move up to our roof. You want to make sure your roof is wiped clean and you moisten these cups. You can just spray some water on them. And that should be enough to create the suction that we need. All right, so we'll go ahead and find a suitable position. The only thing you really want to make sure with these is that your front bar and your rear bar are in the exact measurement, front and back on both sides. That's about it. You can really position this anywhere. Ideally, you'll try to use the corners, which are the strong point of the roof. So I'll go ahead and set this one here, and then move on to the other side. All right, so we'll go ahead and measure it just to make sure. And this measurement right here is really going to depend on the accessory that you're putting on. So the crossbar spread is going to be dependent on your bike rack, your roof rack, whatever accessory you have on here. For our purposes today, we're just going to make sure that we've got the same, about 30 inches on both. And then we can go ahead and make sure that the overhang on the bars is about the same on both sides as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use our included Allen key to start turning this and tightening this clamp to the bar here. As we tighten it down, that's going to lock our round bar into place so it doesn't slide. We'll do the same alternating on both sides. All right, we also want to make sure that this bottom part is tightened as well with the included tools. We want to go ahead and get it as tight as we can so everything is secure as it can be anyway. All right, got that end done. We'll finish it up on the other side. All right, so now that our bars are secured into our clamps, all we need to do is go ahead and apply a little bit of pressure down and start engaging and pumping our vacuums right here until that orange is completely gone. You can see that's on there. We'll go ahead and do it on the other side as well. Again, we'll apply some pressure here and start pumping. You can see that orange starting to disappear. Give it a couple extra pumps and you're good to go. Super secure. I'm giving it a good shake and see the whole car is moving, so we're there. All right, guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for a look at the SeaSucker Monkey Bars on our 2020 Range Rover Velar.